Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday and Christie's from Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Revisited. And this week we are doing this lovely sketch by Page Maps, and it was a sketch. This week Crystal chose our sketch and we are going back to day 16 of, I'm not sure, I think it's series 3. I'll find out and I will put it in the title or in the description box below. So this is a fun one for me because it is very close, of course, to one of my go-to designs, my 1/3, 2/3 go-to design. So that off the bat makes it nice and easy and fun for me. And this type of design, let's go over here and see, I also think is always an awesome design to show off a beautiful pattern paper, a beautiful floral or other pattern that is just gorgeous and that you tend to want to hoard and you want to use on more than one layout. So I often tend to do that. And so, of course, today I am using my July Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit that was based on the gorgeous partnership between Pink Fresh Studios and Altenew. So the paper is mainly by Pink Fresh, and this particular one from the Celebrate collection is called Progress. And the back was just a beautiful ombre, and you see I've brought it in, and I have that, but I honestly think I'll be using, of course, the floral side once again. So let's have a look. So the branding strip here is from another piece of paper and this is from the Heidi Swap Storyline Chapters collection, and that was part of the kit as well because the colors, as you can see, match so beautifully. And there was this fun little piece here up at the top, which could be a branding strip or just a scrap, and I loved it because it does look here as though there are different colors, and I thought here the days of the week would be fun because this is a little bit of a little, it's a throwback, far throwback layout, but also a little bit of a trip layout where I spent a few days visiting some family. Then I went on and, of course, so got this lovely block of paper down. Then I went through several choices for the background. And I actually thought of just using, both sides so that we could have something like that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save this paper. I went in and used sort of more of a black and white and more of a coral. Didn't really like any of those. And then it dawned on me that that green would make everything pop. So this piece of paper, I went into my stash. It's a piece of pattern paper from Stampin' Up, and the green is perfect. It's a very subtle pattern, barely a pattern, tone-on-tone pattern. And that clinched it for me. But then I did use just a little strip of the back, the B side of this paper here, did my scalloped edge and put that underneath. And then I had the basis of my layout. Now, different from the sketch, I only had the one photo, but a larger photo, so I figured it would take up quite a bit and as much of the real estate. There is one rectangle here in the back. I actually went for 2, and here again, the only real reason that I went for 2 is I couldn't decide which of these 2 I wanted. I went in, and with my current kit, I always keep the leftovers of the previous kit if the colors match, and of course in this case the 5th and Monaco collection matched perfectly in certain areas. So I had these 2 scraps, this lovely striped paper with all of the colors in it, and then this sort of paper that would be underneath a floral with maybe a stencil on top. And I liked the effect of both. Both strips were fairly narrow, so I didn't find either one of them wide enough to use on their own. So in the end, rather than break my head or go and try and find, because I did look at some black and white, white with some black dots. I did look at a solid black with very, very tiny white dots, which I found was just too dark. So in the end, I just decided to go with both. I don't bring it all the way down to the bottom. I layered them. I used a die here to get that little file tab. I have some file tab dies and I never think to use them. I'm always moaning that I don't have a tab punch, but I have dies. So got my dies out and used those, and then just layered them here to give a nice little effect in the back. Put the different length, got that down on my page, mounted my photo up on foam, and got it placed. Now you can see this lovely large embellishment here, and I was looking through, I thought I had in my stash somewhere a die cut of a girl or something, a large nice focal point that I could of a boat, and I just couldn't find it. So in the end I decided not to go for that and just to opt to put my title here on the side, which does take up a lot of real estate. It's quite bold, it's gold, it's lovely. It was in my 5th in Monaco kit, and put Unforgettable up the side here, bring it down below the photos and bring it up over the photos. And I think that sort of gives the same effect. It's a totally different type of embellishment. Well, it's not an embellishment, it's my title, but it gives the same type of effect called for by the sketch. Added this little scrap under here so I could do a little bit of journaling, and then just did a little bit of embellishing. I got some arrows out. They are part of my focus for August. Got this lovely sticker down here, Loving This Life, Living for the Moment, which replicates a little bit this cluster down here. This was just on my desk, so I thought, you know, let's just put it there. And got my Happy Life stickers out in gold because I had the gold here. Then I went and put this little sticker, and this sticker, which was also sitting on my desk and had been for quite a while and sort of fit there, a nice little hibiscus floral. And that made me want to bring a little bit of gold down into this area. So I used my Happy Life thickers for 1984, which is the year of these photos, and Living for the Moment. So that gives me my gold in the 3 places. I got these little cabochons. These are older. I've had these for quite a few years in one of the little bowls on my desk from Stampin' Up. I had quite a few of them. I think I bought 2 or 3 packages back in the day. So I got 3 of those on the layout as well. Now, there would be several stories that I could tell with this layout. So I think I'm going to do an accompanying 6x12, which will be mainly some journaling. This was in 1984. It was a trip that I made with my mom and my stepdad to Quebec City to visit her brother and my cousins, and to reconnect with the eldest of my cousins who had been out west for a few years and was now back in Quebec City, and we had not seen each other in several years. So spent a lovely few days there, and I was by the same token on my way from there to take the train to go to Moncton and basically to Shadiac to visit some friends that had a cottage there and were spending their summer holidays. So I was off there. And I have a story about the train going to Moncton, but I don't have any photos. I don't actually think I have any photos of the visit to the friends. And I do have just a couple more photos here of us and my cousin. So I think I'll be doing a 6x12 photo to tell the story. I just put a synopsis here, just a lovely weekend in Quebec City. And now that I see that weekend, I don't think that it was a weekend. I think it was a good chunk of a week, but I'll have to go back or ask Mom and try and find the exact dates. Reconnecting with Luc before going to Shadiac to visit Janine and Ken. So that is my layout today. Please don't forget to go on down and see what Crystal did. Today, her video will be linked down below, and Amber's Instagram is linked down below. She joins us every week over on Instagram with her awesomeness. And we will see you again back here next week for another 30 Days of Sketches Revisited. And I will actually see you later. So it's a very busy weekend on my channel. I will see you later again today with another video with a fun new, not new collaboration, but new to me. So I will see you in a few hours. Talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye.